Alright, there's some Sonic news, so I've got to talk about it. Let's talk Sonic for a little bit here. So I didn't actually know this, and it came up sneakingly behind me as I realized, holy crap, this is actually a pretty cool crossover that's happening. But effectively, DC and Sonic the Hedgehog are coming together in like a sort of a bit of a crossover. This is actually pretty crazy to think about, because I never thought I would ever see the day that something like this would happen. So, I mean, immediately in this art, we see Sonic and the Flash, which is like kind of the duo you would expect to see, because they're both incredibly fast characters, and that's kind of the main thing that they've kind of got going at the moment. So, let's have a look at this. So, Sega and DC Comics have revealed a new plot information and artwork for an upcoming crossover comic series, which I feel like you can bet your bottom dollar I am absolutely going to be getting, without a shadow of a doubt. I hope that there's actually like a physical release to it. I'd be sad if there isn't, but I do want to get my hands on this. So the first issue of DC X Sonic the Hedgehog is released on March 19th and sees Sonic and his friends teaming up with the Justice League. The series will contain 5 issues, with issue 1 featuring 2 variant covers. The first is a group shot of Sonic, the Flash, Knuckles, Superman, Tails, Wonder Woman, Shadow, Batman, Amy Rose, and Cyborg in an action post. That is cool. Do we actually have images? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. Wait. And the other includes Silver and Green Hornet, and shows each group separated in their own factions. So here we've kind of got all the characters here with that initial lot, and then we've also got the addition of... Wait, hold on. Did it just say Green Hornet? Don't they mean Green Lantern? Hold on, am I high here? What the heck is going on? Hold on, wait, what is Green Hornet then? Green Hornet, DC. Is there actually a Green Hornet? Okay, there is a Green Hornet, but he's a villain. Is a superhero? Okay, so he is in DC? Interesting. But I'm pretty sure, if I'm looking at this right, that's Green Lantern, right? That's not Green Hornet. Anyway, I guess I'm just correcting the VGC article that I'm looking at the moment. But basically, in DC, crossover with Sonic the Hedgehog, written by Ian Flynn and artist Adam Bryce, the Justice League will meet Sonic and friends to kick off an all-new 5-comic issue, which we've just kind of discussed here. New series features an unprecedented cry. Yeah, okay. It's like repeating the same thing over and over again in an article. I thought there would actually be some new information, not gonna lie. Let's see. So, monstrous Darkseid crosses dimensions to invade the world of Sonic the Hedgehog, seeking the ultimate power. Now, this very much feels like the whole thing that happened with Sonic Generations to bring classic Sonic and modern Sonic together in the same world, and was the first time that happened in a game. This very much feels like they're doing the exact same thing, but instead it's with DC and Sonic the Hedgehog universes rather than classic Sonic universe and modern Sonic universe. But I digress. Sonic and his friends have faced everything from mad scientists to ancient spirits, but the forces of Apocalypse, okay, fine, that's one way of spelling it, maybe too much for them. Thankfully, the full heroic might of the Justice League arrived to back them up. Throughout the 5 issues of DC Sonic the Hedgehog, sacrifices will be made, heroes will rise, and the need for speed will test the Justice League and Team Sonic to their limits. So, way too many ads on the screen, and also all the imagery looks very stretched. But regardless, I think the imagery and all that stuff going on isn't all that interesting when, like, I'm pretty much going to be getting these anyways, I feel like. The comic was was announced back in September of 2024. Interesting, okay. Along with news that Sonic and DC would be collaborating further, spanning clothes, toys, and okay, I wonder what the collectibles are going to look like, because I wonder if they're going to be anything like the King Ice necklaces that were released, which I still have yet to get my Shadow the Hedgehog one that I want to get. The merch collab will start later this year, move into 2026, with a set of t-shirts and hoodies exclusive to... Yeah, this is why it sucks not living in the US, because I feel like a lot of the cool stuff happens in the United States, but is never made available worldwide. And because of the whole exclusive thing that's going on, it doesn't really help matters regardless. Because we do have a store called Target in my neck of the woods, but the problem is that it's a furniture store, not a general, like, good store that you kind of go to buy clothes and junk. Anyway, featuring Shadow dressed as Batman, which I think sounds about right. It's like, oh, Shadow is pretty much not necessarily a villain, but he's usually by himself, and he has a massive brood factor, so I think he fits perfectly well as Batman. Given that he's also the ultimate life form, though, he does have powers that Batman doesn't, so I guess, kind of. But then, you know, Shadow isn't actually known to be a rich dude who can make a bunch of tools and stuff to help him when he's just overly self-confident. But anyway, besides the point. And so future merchandise will see Sonic as Flash, Tails as Cyborg, Amy Rose as Wonder Woman, Knuckles as Batman, and Silver as Green Lantern. Jesus Christ, I don't know what these guys were on when they were like writing this initial article and saying Green Hornet. So either I don't know if this was AI generated and no one managed to double check, or someone just made a genuine mistake. But the thing is, I don't think anyone has ever heard of Green Hornet, so I don't know really kind of what to make of this. Regardless though, my thoughts on this are, I love it. I love the idea of it. I love the art style. Obviously, you know, the Sonic characters look a lot more simpler, and so it's a lot easier on the eyes to look at Sonic characters on the DC comic. The fact that they're actually going to be able to interact is very cool. And so I do kind of wonder, you know, like, what is the story going to be? It's going to be 5 issues, so again, that's an interesting thing as well. And only issue 1 has 2 variant covers. The rest of them are going to be pretty normal. I wonder if we can actually purchase them online. I wonder about that. So Sonic DC crossover comic. Buy. Okay, there's some like nearby comic book places that are gonna have it. DC. Oh, out of stock. What the heck? Hold on, wait. What do you mean out of stock? Is it just because it's not available yet? Oh, it's pretty pricey at Mighty Ape though. I'm probably gonna have to go through Mighty Ape, I think. Basically. Yeah. Well, anyway. It'll be interesting to see how things go. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting my hands on a copy for sure. I'm going to try and get all 5 volumes. And I'm not too sure when the other volumes are going to release, but I am interested to hear what you guys have to say about this. This is, again, just a very interesting crossover that is happening, and something that I don't think a lot of us really expected, but happy to see nonetheless. So, with all of that being said, let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel. I'm aiming for 500 subs by the end of the year. And just before I kind of end this video off, I do want to mention that the reason why I'm really into wanting to buy these comics as like a physical copy rather than anything digital is because I remember the old Archie comics, those Sonic not Adventure, but it was Sonic something, like Sonic Archie comics, and they had like different versions as well. And I read these digitally, and now I regret not buying them physically, because then I could go back and reread them, but I don't know if they're still available. Sonic Universe, yeah, that's the one. Universe. So it was this comic series that I absolutely loved reading. It was great. This is a picture of volume 1 technically, but man, I loved reading these comics, and I really wish I had a physical copy of these comics, but unfortunately it's very, very hard to find. So when I do see something Sonic comic related, without a shadow of a doubt, I'm going to want to try and buy those as much as I can. But yeah, that's just kind of me. But yeah, if you stuck around till the end of the video, you've pretty much done a lot more than what other people are going to do. So I feel like that's just kind of me sharing a little bit about myself in this video here. But like I said, I do upload every day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.